everyone, I'm Christian Angelo Desalisa, and this is the effectiveness of self-control on dietary habits. So before we go to the topic, I have two announcements. The first, the first is I get this feedback by Mayo Clinic staff. And the next is, if you want to know everything this feedback or everything he said, you can search in Google application. In Tech Open, https://www.intechopen.com. So here it is. First is, what is self-control on dietary habit? Self-control is an essential tool that can be used to help individuals manage their dietary habits effectively. It is the ability to resist temptation and make choices that support long-term health goals. The successful control one of eating's habit has been linked to numerous benefits from weight loss to the prevention of chronic health conditions such as diabetes and heart disease. So next is, what are the gain control of emotional eatings? So by Mayo Clinic staff, sometimes the strongest food cravings hit when you are at your weakness point emotionally. You may turn to food or comfort consciously or unconsciously when facing a difficult problem, feeling stressed, or even feeling bored. Emotional eating can sabotage your weight loss efforts. It often leads to eating too much, especially too much of high calories, sweet, and fatty foods. The good news is that if you are prone to emotional eating, you can take steps to regain control of your eating habits and get back on track with your weight loss goals. Find out how emotional eating can sabotage your weight loss efforts and get tips to get control of your eating habits. So next question is, how the mood food weight loss cycle works. So by Mayo Clinic staff, how the mood food weight loss cycle works. He said, emotional eating is eating as a way to suppress or soothe negative emotions such as stress, anger, fear, boredom, sadness, and loneliness. Major life events, or more commonly the hassles of life, can trigger negative emotion that lead to emotional eating and disrupt your weight loss efforts. These triggers might include relationships, conflicts, work, or other stressors, fatigue, financial pressures, and the last is health problems. Although some people eat less in the face of strong emotions. If you are in emotional distress, you might turn to impulsive or binge eating, quickly consuming whatever convenient without enjoyment. So, next question is, how do you get back on track? So, by Mayo Clinic staff, when negative emotions threaten to trigger emotional eating, you can take steps to control cravings. To help stop emotional eatings, try these tips. First is, keep a food diary. Write down what you eat, how much you eat, when you eat, or how you're feeling when you eat, and how hungry you are. Over time, you might see patterns that reveal the connection between mood and food. Second, tame your stress. If stress contributes to your emotional eating, try stress management techniques such as yoga, meditation, or deep breathing. Third, have a hunger reality check. Is your hunger physical or emotional? If you ate just a few hours ago and don't have a rumbling stomach, you're probably not hungry. Give the craving times to pass. Fourth, get support. You're more likely to give in to emotional eating if you lack a good support network. Lean on family and friends, or consider joining a support groups. Fifth, fight boredom instead of snacking when you're not hungry. Distract yourself and substitute a healthier behavior. Take a walk, watch a movie, play without your cat, or play with your cat. Listen to music, read, surf the internet, or call a friend. 7. Take away temptation. Don't keep hard to resist comfort foods in your home. And if you feel angry or blue, postpone your trip to the grocery store until you have your emotions in check. 8. Don't deprive yourself. When trying to lose weight, you might limit calories too much, eat the same foods repeatedly, and banish treats. This must this may just serve to increase your food's cravings, especially in response to emotions rather. It satisfy amounts of healthier foods, enjoy an occasional treats, and get plenty of variety to help curb cravings. 9. Snack healthy. If you feel the urge to eat between meals, choose a healthy snack, such as fresh fruit, vegetable with low-fat dip, nuts or unbuttered popcorn. Or try lower calories versions of your favorite foods to see if they satisfy your cravings. 10. Learn from setbacks. If you have an episode of emotional eating, forgive yourself and start fresh the next day. Try to learn from the experience and make a plan for how you can prevent it in the future. Focus on the positive changes you're making in your habits and give yourself credit for making changes that lead to better health. So I learned on what are the effectiveness of self-control on dietary habits. One of the most effective ways to practice self-control when it comes to dietary habits is to create a plan. Setting goals and creating a structured plan can help individuals stay on track with their dietary objectives. This plan should incorporate health foods, portion control, and regular exercise regimen. Another useful strategy for practicing self-control is to focus on mindfulness. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment and paying attention to one's thought, emotions, and physical sensations. By being mindful when eating, individual can focus on the experience of eating and avoid overing dangling. In additional these strategies, it is also important to consider one's environment. Creating an environment that supports healthy eating habits can go along a way in promotion self-control. This include this can include stocking the kitchen with healthy foods, avoiding triggers to lead to overeating, and seeking support from friends and family members. Overall, the effectiveness of self-control on dietary habits cannot be overstated. By practicing self-control, individuals can improve their overall health and well-being and enjoy the benefits of a healthy lifestyle. So thank you, Mayo Clinic, for the best advice to control eating for dietary habits. So we end this topic now. I hope you enjoy listening my podcast. Thank you and good day.